Welcome everyone to another episode of Mod Squad Movie Talk. I'm your host Harley, as always joined by the wonderful Felix.
What's up?
And tonight we have a special guest joining us. We have Carrie somewhere there.
We have Carrie's living room.
It's not Oh, there we go. What's up?
There we go. We have Carrie with us tonight.
How's it going, girl? It's been a while.
Yep.
Okay, guys. As always, we're going to start our show off with our sponsors, which I do not have. Go check out Skulllectomy by Jolt 7 Studios on Facebook. Let Lisa know that the Mod Squad sent you. You guys already know her skulls are one of a kind, unique, and they are awesome. And go check out Conversations with the Mod Squad. Felix, who did you guys interview this week?
We interviewed Ty from Piece of the Pie with Ty. It was a good interview. We actually got another one coming up this Friday that you guys might just look forward to watching for a certain reason. Can't get into it now, but really quick, Carrie. The Broken Brain Show says, I don't know if you can read that. That's Eric Capello from back in the day.
Cool. Hey,
Okay,
buddy.
well, let's do a little bit of roll call while we're waiting for more people to join. We have, of course, Back to the Retro Review. Kevin himself joining us tonight. We have Bearded Funhouse. How are you doing tonight, Bearded Funhouse? We have the Broken Brain of, well, the Broken Brain Show. It used to be the Broken Brain of Eric Capello, but he changed it.
Actually, you might even remember from the old BAM, Carrie. The Bearded Funhouse is I just remembered his name. Oh, Brandon Curtis from
Yeah.
back in the day.
Okay, how are you guys doing this evening? Thanks for joining us. Okay, let's go to our first trailer, guys.
Hang on, I was going to show off something really quick. These are from '92. Just to let more people jump on too. These are just for no reason. I'm showing these off, but these are from 1992 and 1993. These are figures, not toys. Figures. Can you make me big, um, Harley, or not? Don't know. We're all over the place. If not, that's fine. I don't know what just happened. Okay. And as you guys know, I'm an inbox collector, so I don't open them. These were bought when I was not even a teenager yet. Now that I'm doing the math, but here is my Doctor Doom from Marvel, and again, these were bought way back then. Not that Doctor Doom's going to be talked about in any of our stories or anything. When you think Doctor Doom, you think Fantastic Four. You think Fantastic Four. You think the Silver Surfer, who I do believe will be in the next Fantastic Four. But not speaking of Deadpool and Wolverine or the Fantastic Four, but we do have Johnny Storm as the Human Torch. He's got little torches there. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. For no reason of all, the OG Wolverine and the OG. Check that out. Oh, I almost want to open this. Oh. Then I'm almost done. I got like two more. Actually, I got a couple of these because he was my favorite at the time. But we got Gambit. The was not the Invisible Woman. Is it? Yeah, the Invisible Woman. Here and what's he saying? He's talking shit. In Cap. Wish Brandon was here. Check this out, Brandon. You see it later. But yeah, that was it. I was There's a box sitting out there, and with all the news that we're going to be talking about, And with Deadpool and Wolverine, I just figured I'd show some of these guys off. So
Okay, here we go. Okay, we will start this trailer. 1 second. I gotta add Carrie to this screen.
while she's
Felix,
doing that,
entertain them.
yeah. So there was this bug, right? And it was crawling on the windshield. And when the bug was crawling, he kind of was like crawling, kind of like fast. But and then out of nowhere, he started crawling really slow. And I'm like, what the heck is up with this bug? Why is it crawling really? Hurry up, please, Harley. I don't know where I'm going with this. And
I
it started crawling really slow. So I was just tripping. I'm like, this bug, he must have, little MJ, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if we could say that on YouTube. So he was probably like the Snoop Dogg bug, all slow with his eyes all. I almost
okay,
done, Carrie.
gonna do.
Yeah. So this bug, yeah, Carrie. I'll finish the bug
Yeah.
story later.
Okay, that'll do. Okay, guys, we're gonna play our first trailer for you. Here we go.
King of the goddamn gods.
If I rule the world,
Humans, when they're not scared, they're not worshiping me.
every day would be the first day.
I think my favorite is fire. Look at what we've done.
Very good.
If I
Blessed Olympia.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
The gods. They don't give a shit
Movies.
about any of us.
Thanks, man.
I defy the gods.
I'm gonna wipe these fuckers right off the face of the fucking earth.
I absolutely love him.
He was on Fear Factor.
The war has begun.
One thing about this trailer, after watching it, you still don't know what the movie's about. I mean, it's little on the religion, obviously, but it makes me want to watch it.
Suck a dick.
Hey, you did not tell your mother to suck a dick.
She's not my mother.
Okay. I didn't see the whole trailer earlier, but yeah, coming August 29th. Looking forward to that.
Okay, guys,
It
let's go
didn't play
to.
for me.
What
it
was
supposed
that?
to play? It didn't play for me. Was it supposed to play in the background?
It played up in the top right above us.
Yeah, mine didn't do nothing.
Okay, it was Jeff Goldblum, and I'm assuming he plays some kind of god in the world of gods. I don't
That's
know.
what it looked like. Okay, here we go. I skipped this, but Felix, it's your time. It is time for our weekend box offices. And Felix, you get to read it.
All right, guys, check it out. We got coming in at number 5 for this weekend box office. We got Long Legs, which I still haven't seen. I really, really want to see this. I'm hearing a bunch of good things. Of course, Nick Cage. Love Nick Cage and just about anything. Um, Came in at another. This has made some decent money. I forgot what the total is so far, but it came in at $6,765,000. We got Inside Out with another 8,300,000.
Hmm.
Coming in at 3. We got Despicable Me 4 coming in at, is that 14?
Yep.
14,200,000. Twisters with a hefty still. This is the second week. It did pretty good with 35,300,000. And that's really good if you think about it. I think Furiosa on its first weekend did 35 or 30, something like that. But it's also good because Deadpool and Wolverine came in at a whopping 205 million for a weekend. For a
Yeah.
weekend.
Didn't on Thursday they make a record like I read it somewhere.
Yeah, the
That
Thursday, I think it was 35 million, and that was a record for a R-rated movie. Hell, that
yeah,
was the record for a lot of rated movies.
yeah,
Um, and I think it's number one R-rated movie. It's up there in the whole. It's like a good 100 million less than like Endgame, and so much like 20-30 million less than Spider-Man. But if you think about it, those are like quality top tier Marvel movies.
yeah.
Deadpool is a, shit and fart joke movie, and it made that. But of course, it's because of him and Wolverine and all the cameos and such. So yeah. Hey Lonnie,
Yippee.
get your ass away from there.
Just about to tell you, Lonnie joined us. Okay. Where's
Okay.
that? Right there. Time for news. Okay, from comicbook.com, The Boys new prequel series Vout Rising Annoyed announced, starring Soldier Boy and Stormfront.
All right. Are you watching The Boys by chance, Carrie?
I'm not.
Okay. Don't. I
Don't.
know.
Hello,
I
Pamela.
was I was like, watch it. Well, I love it, and it's my comedy. But a couple of the viewers are like, I wasn't really feeling all that, and I get it. It's like hardcore. It's hardcore. But this one's going to be a prequel. It's going to happen in about the 1950s, and if you watch it, you know that the dude from Supernatural plays Soldier Boy. So Soldier Boy and Stormfront from season two, she was a big character in season two. It's gonna be like when they were in power, when they were in the seven, is what they call it. It's kind of like a Justice League ripoff, pretty much. And it's just gonna tell their story. The synopsis, really quick, is introducing the next deranged entry into the world of the boys, Vought Rising, starring Jensen Ackles and Asia Cash. Should have read that beforehand. Set in the 1950s, exploring the early exploits of Soldier Boy and a suit well known as Stormfront. Only advice for now is to keep your hands off the fucking shield. And this is the synopsis. So tells you what kind of show the boys is. Um, we just finished, like I said last week, the season four ending, and it ended with like basically it wasn't a nuclear bomb, but it ended like a nuclear bomb because it just everything, all of our heroes, the good guys, were all over the place. And it's like next season's the last season, mind you, of the boys, and it's like where are they going to go from here? Everything's lost. So looking forward to the boys season five
Of
and Bond
course,
Rising.
Lonnie would say that with him being Lonnie. He
What did Ronnie
said,
say?
when I'm at the gym, I watch girls, not the boys.
The last gym I was in moved to Florida. Go on.
Okay. So, from comicbook.com, The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon renewed for season 3 at Comic Con.
So yeah, obviously this is all Comic Con news. There's other news we're going to get to, but we'll get to that next week. We were all excited about all the news that came out. Being a longtime Walking Dead fan, I always waited for the Comic Con trailer for The Walking Dead. So it was nice that we did get a couple trailers this year. It's like we haven't had that in a few years. But the Daryl spinoff is set. Season three is going to be set in Spain. It's going to be the next chapter. I'm assuming him and Carol are together because if you know anything about the first season, it was Daryl on its own, and at the end of it, Carol goes searching for him because it's like, what
Right.
happened? You don't know he got knocked out in a boat. He ended up in France out of nowhere. You know what? Whoever says, I was just gonna say, if we get those people, oh, Walking Dead still on, oh, it's still a thing. Oh, what?
Well,
Just
Kevin said it, of course.
yeah. Can you hit the ban button, please? Just
Well, I can't ban
I
Kevin.
can. So the next entry will be set season 3 of the Daryl Dixon show in Spain. Again, like I was saying, and the Book of Carol comes out September 29th, which it's Daryl Dixon season 2, the Book of Carol. Obviously, they're gonna hook back up, and I think she's gonna tell him that Rick is still alive because season 1, when Daryl was talking to her, they had a bad connection, and she's like, "So and so returned." Well, if you know anything about The Walking Dead, you know that Rick is alive and came back to the show this past year. So, and here is a brief synopsis to the Book of Carol. As they struggle to find their way back, the paths take them further apart astray, leading them through a distant land of forever changing and unfamiliar conditions as they witness the various effects of the Walker apocalypse. So a bunch of nothings really, but yeah, I just can't wait till they meet back up.
Okay. So from comicbook.com, SDCC 2024, Peacock James Wan horror series reveals premiere date teaser.
Carrie, are you going back to really quick The Walking Dead? Have you stayed up on any of that? I know you watched like the early seasons, right?
Yeah,
Or
I
no?
think
Kevin
All
said he's
right.
not saying The Walking Dead is bad. He's just saying he thought it was most of the fans died out.
I didn't hear you say the what. So if it was important, I may have heard you. James Wan, of course. If there's a story about James Wan, I'm going to talk about it. Which I didn't even know about this till Comic Con. But I guess Peacock is coming up with a new series by James Wan. It's going to be called Teacup, and it's based on a novel. He said him and his production company got wind of a novel. They all read it and they're like, we need to make this into a show, which is awesome. Shows how good the book is, and I hope it's good. James Wan never does nothing really bad in my eyes, but it is premiering the first 2 episodes this October, so you only have to wait a few more months for it. 2 episodes, October 10th. It follows a desperate group of people in rural Georgia who must come together to face a mysterious threat in order to survive. So, ooh.
Woohoo. Yay. Okay, from comicbook.com, new Dexter reconstruct some new series announced. Michael C. Hall set to star. Never
Yeah,
really got into the Dexter series.
Dexter Resurrection. Yeah, at the end of the spinoff, the he died. There was
yep,
a spinoff about his son, and he died.
yep.
Honestly, I've never watched the original Dexter at all, but I did watch the new show with his son. I liked it. I know a lot of hardcore Dexter fans didn't. You a Dexter fan, I'm assuming, Carrie, since you saw.
Yeah, I've seen them all. It was I I had high hopes for it, but it was okay.
Well, so a lot of the hardcore fans didn't like it. I don't. To me, like again, I never saw the series. I just saw this show. I liked it. Why didn't they really fully embrace it? Because it wasn't focused on him or his son, or what?
I have no idea.
I thought
I
it was
watched
good.
I watched all the Dexters, all the seasons of Dexters. I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch the new one that's gonna well, I probably will. Never mind. Um,
Eric said the original Dexter was way better.
yes. Absolutely.
And Lonnie said, did you know that no part spelled backwards is strap on?
Do now.
Lonnie's completely random tonight. Thank you for the information, Lonnie. We didn't know that.
Fucking Lonnie. All right. Where was I? So yeah, there's going to be the prequel to Dexter, and actually, Michael Hall is going to be in it. He's going to be the voice of the young because it's a prequel, so it's him when he's younger, obviously, and he's going to be the voice of himself, but it's going to be his voice. So that's how they, had how they could shoe him into the prequel since he's dead.
Yeah.
But Resurrection, I was reading an article and he says Well, when his son killed him, it was really shot him. It was really cold because they did leave him bleeding out in the snow. So maybe somehow that someone
Like the
found
snow
him, and
stopped him from
yeah, I
dying.
don't know. I don't I don't know what he meant by that, but he goes, it was really cold when he got shot. Obviously, it's called resurrection, so he's back. He's going to be back. They haven't said it, but he's back. But during the Dexter Original Sin panel at the San Diego Comic Con, he said again he's going to narrate his younger Dexter from the Original Sin prequel series. He was shot by his son, and Resurrection is set to debut in the summer of 2025 on Paramount Plus. He's alive. It's not a spoiler. I believe he's alive. It's what I think. He's alive. He'll be back. It's about him. It's called Resurrection. I don't know why they're being coy about it, but
Okay, from comicbook.com. Batman 2, Colin Farrell's Penguin confirmed. Filming start date revealed. I thought they already started that.
I think we did an article that they postponed it a while back. Go ahead,
Wait,
Carrie.
you cut out. I didn't hear what you said. Hey,
Batman 2, Colin Farrell's Penguin confirmed. Filming start date revealed.
Oh,
First of all,
I
I
want
saw
Danny
the new
DeVito.
trailer. I saw the new trailer,
It's
and
hard to replace him.
I said out loud though, it's hard to believe that that's Colin Farrell. It really is. He does an awesome job. The prosthetics, so lifelike. I like, honestly, never like, I love Danny DeVito. I grew up in the 80s, saw, his movies, his shows, love him.
Yep.
I'm going to go on record saying I did not like his Penguin performance. I just didn't. I just didn't. Um,
Boo.
Bye, Felix. We're no longer
Okay.
friends.
sorry.
Just kidding.
Guys,
Sorry.
before we go on, we do have a poll. I'm going to throw this
Oh,
up for
well,
you.
just throw that up there, yeah. Since I'm feeling bad right now.
Okay, what are your thoughts on RDJ as Doctor Doom? Hashtag yes if you like it, or hashtag no if you don't.
Robert Downey
Robert
Jr.
Downey Jr.
was, yeah, he's gonna be Doctor Doom. How's that gonna happen? Wait, wasn't he Iron Man, Tony Stark? What's going on here? We'll get into it in an article coming up. But what did you think of the news? What did you think of the news, Carrie? Were you shocked by it? Did you like it? Did you even know about it?
I didn't know about it. I was on TikTok and the reveal came. I'm like, wait, what's going on here? So I don't really have an opinion on it right now. I could care less.
I like it.
We were doing a
I like
show
it.
last night, and Felix was like, "This just in: Robert Downey Jr. is
And then
confirmed."
everybody's like, looks at their phone. But what was I? Let me do the hashtags right now. I'm gonna vote. Carrie, oh, you're on your phone, huh? I was gonna say if you want, you can vote on the. I'm gonna vote yes. Go ahead and install Harley while I'm voting.
So there was this chicken, and it was purple with polka dots, and it tried to fly, and it jumped off the building, but it didn't work too well because like one of its wings were broken when it tried to fly.
See, at
So it
least my
ran.
stories though, at least my stories, it kind of makes you like, ooh, what's going on with that bug? This, it's like I don't care what chicken. You don't even make it sound like believable, even a little bit. I bet
Dude,
you
you're
Well,
were.
I'm completely random, so
Oh, and the bug on the windshield isn't.
not
yeah,
the way
but
you were.
it exactly. It's me. They know I'm random, and I'm going to come up with the purple polka dot chicken.
But why is
Okay,
he
let's
polka dot?
see.
It's bad enough that he's purple. Really quick, let
Because
me throw
some,
this.
because it was dyed.
All we know right now from Batman 2 is because there was even rumors that James Gunn was going to scrap it, which I knew that wasn't going to happen. But all we know is Colin Farrell set to return as the Penguin. The Penguin series is going to lead into it. It's like a Batman 1.5. It's going to show him rise to power, and I guess it's going to be Batman against Penguin in Batman 2. And I'm going to say it on record: Colin Farrell's Penguin is better than Danny DeVito's. Not
I
saying, but I'm saying.
disagree with you.
Not
Disagree
saying, but
because
I'm saying.
Danny DeVito
Yep.
is the Penguin, and
Yep.
Kevin said the chicken story was better than the bug. Thank you very much.
I blocked him. I can't read what he says, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, I think I skipped one. There we
Yeah, you
go.
did.
Comicbook.com. Comic Con 2024, Marvel Studios Hall H panel recap.
You know what? Since back to the retro review, if you guys want to see Carrie on more Mod Squad, show her some love in the comments. Hashtag Carrie if you want to see more of her on the Mod Squad. I mean, that should have been the
And if you
hashtag.
hashtag Carrie, I won't be offended. Oh,
But
Kevin.
what's he saying? I'm gonna get a drink because this is gonna be a lot of talking here. Give me a second. Go ahead and finish the chicken story.
So it tried to fly, but it didn't work too well, and it hit the ground and then started running, and it met a cow that was green.
Have you ever tried to catch? Why has it got to be green? Why do you got to hate on my favorite color? First of all. Second of all, I forgot what was the first thing I said. Fuck. But yeah, all right. MCU, this is gonna be a bit, so bear with me. First of all, they talked about Deadpool and Wolverine, and they were excited about the big box office beforehand. They had every reason to be. Like everyone's saying, MCU's back. I really didn't like all the stuff that's been so far in Phase Four. I didn't hate everything, but it is a lacking quality in what came before. And I do think with Deadpool and Wolverine and their box office, it's going to make a Captain America box office in the next movie. It's going to make that shine a little bit more, and then the Thunderbolts after that, and so forth. So I'm hoping MCU's back, for lack of a better term. But after that, they talked about Captain America: Brave New World. Kevin Feige did say this is going to be a return to form. It's basically going to be like the Winter Soldier level of being grounded. If you guys like the Captain America Winter Soldier, that was really just grounded. It wasn't space. It wasn't about all these superheroes. It was basically about Steve Rogers finding out that his best friend, who he thought was dead for all these years, is also actually alive. Because again, it's just like 100 years later. But so it's supposed to be grounded. Uh, Danny Ramirez is also happy to don the new Falcon wings, and on it. Happy to see. See, a lot of people say, "Why does he gotta be brown? Why does he gotta be black? Why does he gotta be Mexican?" This Hispanic guy's the Falcon, and I'm like beyond excited. I'm like a number one fan. See someone of color, in my group. It's just another level. You won't understand it. You go out there, every movie, it's got the same, you know, races on top. And now that they're starting to mix things up, everyone's starting to say, "Oh, look at they're just checking all the boxes and all this shit." No, they're not. They're just actually thinking of the lower minority. And
Right.
I know. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. So then we found out that Esposito's character is going to be Sidewinder, the leader of the Serpent Society. He's one of my favorite character actors. Yeah, right now I love him in anything he does, and again he's playing a bad guy, which he has that face. He looks like he's ready to. He's probably the nicest guy. He's one guy I want to meet, and I do want to ask him if a hot dog. Carrie, is a hot dog a sandwich? I know we already did this on the interview, but I forgot what you
Yeah.
said.
Yes.
You did say
That's
that.
what I said. I said it depends on how it's made, because like at Five Guys they cut it in half and put it in bread. on the
Speaking of
bun.
Five Guys, I recently just got onto TikTok. I don't even know why I did. And one of the first ones I saw is, and you could tell it's staged, but it was still so good. With a friend asking a friend if she wants Five Guys, talking about the restaurant, but she's like thinking, yeah, I hate TikTok. I really do. I can't get into it. I'm just a Facebook guy. I'm old. I know.
Okay,
Where was
guys,
I?
you're done. That's
Yeah.
where you're done.
Go ahead and go
Before
to
we
the
move
poll.
on to more news, we're going to go to a sneak peek that I
I,
have for
I'm
you guys.
not done. You forgot it. We'll do it after this. It's fine. You forgot it. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus or put it out there. You forgot it,
No,
and
you're
we're just
just
gonna move on.
I'm
We're not. We're
kidding.
not. We're not gonna stop after the middle of an article since you forgot it. I'm like literally in the middle of Marvel. But yeah, let's wait for the poll to catch up.
Okay, for those who
There's
don't
been
know,
more votes. There's been more votes than that. So if you like Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom, hashtag yes. And if you didn't like the news, hashtag no. So going back, this is actually the part of the of Captain America that really got me excited. Ross leads a summit to the Celestial in the ocean, which contains a rare metal. Stay with me here. Adamantium. Mic drop. Boom. Wolverine will be back in the MCU. If you know anything about the right when Marvel, before Marvel got the rights to Adamantium, Wolverine, and all that, the X Men universe, they couldn't even say Adamantium because that was owned by Fox. That's why everything was vibranium that was from Wakanda and yada yada yada. But now after the Eternals, the Celestial was gonna, the whole world was gonna end. He started coming up in the ocean, and he was formed out of adamantium. So that's gonna be, I think, the main purpose of this movie is the new rare metal. So last thing is Ross is going to turn into Red Hulk, which we've seen in the trailer, not a spoiler. And Captain America Brave New World comes out February 14th, 2025. Thunderbolts, not a lot of news on this. Lewis Pullman is playing Sentry, who's basically Marvel's version of Superman. Not saying, but I'm saying. Who knows? He might be a little bit better than the Cape Crusader. Wait, that's Batman. Then Superman. Ooh, we just lost the host. And Val owns the Avengers Tower. If you're an MCU fan, everyone's been speculating for years who owns the MCU Tower, and it's rumored that Val does own it. And Thunderbolts comes out May 5th, 2025. Almost done, guys. Fantastic Four news. Are you looking forward to Fantastic Four at all, Carrie? What do you think about the new crew?
I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm
Well,
not a big Fantastic Four. Like, I've seen them.
anyways,
Big fan. They're okay.
all right.
Because
Well,
my thing, Superman and freaking Wolverine, those are my boys. But
I know
I'll
that's
watch
a.
it. I'll give it a shot. But
I
I
know, I
don't
know you
know.
like all the. You're not like Kevin. You're not. I know Superman's your guy. You're not like anti anything else.
No.
You're reasonable. You're the reasonable. But yeah, Fantastic Four is now going to be called Fantastic Four First Steps, which is odd, but it makes me think of when you think of first steps, you think of a baby. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Um, Fantastic Four, yada yada. They will be in Avengers 5 and 6, and Fantastic Four comes out July 25th, 2025.
Hmm.
The next, there's two more parts. The next one is Avengers 5 and 6. They've been wondering who's going to direct them because it's just been hard to nail down a director, especially after what comes after Endgame. That is my top 5 movies of all time. I loved Endgame. Didn't you like Endgame too, Carrie, for what it was?
Yeah, I did.
And I think the Russo brothers, like I was telling Brandon, the Russo brothers did direct Winter Soldier, uh, Civil War, uh, Infinity War, and Endgame. And if you ask me, just my personal opinion, those 4 movies are my top 10 favorite MCU movies. They've done really, really good. And it was speculated whether or not they were going to bring them back because they tend to go over budget. They really, they're geeks. They grew up reading comics and such, and they just get really excited about the stuff. And it shows. If you ask me, it shows on film. Well, the Russo brothers are back. They're going to direct the Avengers 5 Doomsday. Why is it called Doomsday? I wonder. And Avenger, no, not because of, Superman's Doomsday. And Avengers 6 is going to be Secret Wars. Avengers 6 Secret Wars is rumored, and Carrie, you said Wolverine's your guy. Secret Wars rumored to have Hugh Jackman back as Wolverine and Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. They're rumored to be in Secret Wars, and that's when basically all the different, I think the different realities fight each other. So we'll probably see Black Widow back. We'll probably see RDJ back as Iron Man, and so Iron Man going against him as Doctor Doom. That might be a thing. Who knows? You heard it here first. Last but not least, Avengers 5 will come out May of 2026, and Avengers 6 will come out May of 2027. Kind of like they did with Infinity War and Endgame, they're going to be a year apart. Last thing on the MCU panel, then we'll watch that trailer. Victor Van Doom, played by the one, the only Robert Downey Jr. What are you guys' thoughts on it, Harley and Carrie? Then I'll go.
I thought we already gave our thoughts on that.
Did we?
I honestly don't care because I'm DC, so that don't really affect me
I
anyway.
got tired of talking. Give me a second. Go and say something. Tell your chicken story. No, really quick, Robert Downey Jr. Everyone's speculating: is he going to be Iron Man, but his parents died early and he was adopted, and he's actually Iron Man, but he was given the name Victor Von Doom, and he's going to be, or is he going to be another version of? I think he's going to be Doctor Doom. He's going to be Victor Von Doom. He's just going to look like Tony Stark, and I do believe they're going to bring it up. Hey, you Tony, and he's like going to be, what the fuck are you calling me Tony for? He's going to be Victor Von Doom. I think they're going to say, they're going to point out that the obvious, he looks like Tony Stark, but he's not going to be Tony Stark. I believe he will be just the Victor Von Doom. I believe we will see him first in Fantastic Four, because Fantastic Four, I know we reported on this already, but it's supposed to be in a different universe. But by the end of that movie, I believe it's going to come into our universe, and that's how Doctor Doom, Stafford Phone, and Fantastic Four come over.
I'm not on my phone, thank you.
I wasn't talking about you.
I'm not on my phone either.
I wasn't talking to you either.
Evan, get off your phone.
But I'm done. Roll that teaser trailer before we get to our last article. What are your thoughts on Terrifier, Carrie?
I don't know.
Them? I like the slow silent night in the background. I wonder if he's gonna actually wear the Christmas. Oh no, he's not. Oh,
I like this part where he's gonna lay. Watch what he does.
I haven't really seen this. So.
He lays in the blood and does the snow angel.
He's making
A blood angel.
Yeah, I hear one was good. I heard two was way better, and I'm hearing they put a lot. I mean, the budget was like triple for this one. So this is one I need to go back and watch the other ones too.
Guys, that comes out in theater October 11th.
Yeah.
Okay, now to the last article.
Wait, isn't that the same date? The James Wan.
I think so.
Was it the
Okay.
10th or-
From comicbook.com, McFarlane Toys Batman 1989 full scale Cal replica pre order launched today.
Which was on the 24th. I don't know if I asked you, Harley, to pull that picture, but you can pull it up while I'm doing my rundown, if you really quick, or pull it up on your phone and just show it on screen. Because I know I didn't ask you to do it beforehand. I'm sorry, but yeah, this is going to be a 1.1 scale, life-size replica of the Warren Cal by Michael Keaton in Batman 1998. It doesn't appear to be a wearable piece, but it does include a stand to display it. It's about 24 inches, 24.5 inches. That's like Kevin right there. Oh, it's 0.5. Trying to get that extra. But yeah, it's going to be 24.5 inches, and it's going to be displayable basically 2 rulers high. Honestly, if you're into like masks and stuff like that, I think this would be awesome to display next to it. It was in pre-order. It was in pre-order for July 24th for 100 and basically $160, $159.99.
Really?
But for they're selling at Entertainment Earth, free shipping. But there was an Amazon pricing error. I went and checked. It's no lo- It's unavailable at the moment. But Amazon was selling it for $100 for $99.99.
Wow.
And everyone, I guess, heard that and jumped all over that. You're saving $60 there. I would have probably even jumped on it. Free shipping too. We got Amazon
Yeah.
Prime. But that's all I got on that. But you got to see this cow. See if Harley brings it up. If
As
not,
soon as
I'll
I get
finish my bug story.
It's not going to let me save it.
Carrie, why don't you stall this time?
There we go. We'll do it this way.
Shit.
Anything would be better than our stories.
Yeah, I got nothing right now. But
So that bug. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
I
Make
would have
it
bought
full
that.
screen. Make it full screen. Yeah, I mean, even for 160 ain't bad. I'd still wait for it to go on sale. I would wait but I would have jumped on it. I would have put it on a credit card for $100, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, Amanda M. With the hateful words. Oh, she dislikes Superman. This is what she says.
Yeah, she really dislikes Superman.
Yeah, her and Kevin go back and forth really bad. But
Okay.
that was the last article that we were going to cover from Comic Con. Like I said, there was more news that came out. We'll probably cover it next week. Finish that up.
Okie dokie. So time for some coming soon. Let me pull that up since you had me close it out.
You blame the Mexican.
So that purple chicken ran into the pink cow with green polka dots.
Wait, who had the green polka dots? The chicken or the cow?
The cow.
You said the chicken did earlier. Was everyone?
No, the chicken
Everyone
had
got
purple.
that. Oh, okay.
Okay, on July 31st, we have The Duel. And on August 1st, we have Stairway. Okay, make this one big. Wow, that one's really small. August 2nd, we have Trap, Sing Sing, Harold and the Purple Crayon, The Firing Squad, Kneecap, Experiment 77, and Cope. What are you guys looking forward to this week?
Trap.
Yeah.
I'm
And
looking forward to Harold and the Purple Crayon.
you would want to watch that. I'm not a huge fan of Harold Kumar. I know they're okay, but Trapped. Come on, you got Josh Hartman playing a some kind of a serial killer, and he knows it. He's trapped in a concert. What's going to happen? I'm
Oh,
looking
that one
forward to it.
sounds good too.
Yeah.
I want to see it because I haven't seen him in anything recently. It's been a
Have you
while.
seen? Yeah. Did you see Oppenheimer? I really enjoyed him in Oppenheimer. He
Uh-uh.
wasn't Oppenheimer, but yeah, you're right. We hadn't seen him before that. We hadn't seen him in a long while. Can you believe he turned down the role of Superman when it went to Brandon Roth? But he turned it down. He turned down the role of Batman, and then it went to Christian Bale. I bet he kicked himself for those two.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
That is wrong, Eric. Eric said, "You know how you beat Batman? Gift him a pearl necklace."
Going for the, he's going deep there. I'm speechless.
Okay, let's move on to our last trailer, guys. Okay, this is Kevin Smith's The 4:30 movie.
Yeah, this is the one he was mad about that the MCAA rated it
She
R,
is unlike any
and
nun
he's like,
you've
it's
ever
not an
met,
R-rated movie.
and she's got a secret.
How come the nuns were never secret hookers when we were in school?
Let's see what's under that wig.
Oh, hell no!
Say a prayer for Sister Sugar Walls.
What?
We're definitely seeing that.
May 25th, 1986.
Sounds like a
Today is a
Mentos
big day.
commercial.
Last summer, I was too scared to ask out Melody Barnegat, the raddest woman I ever met. But this morning, I invited her to the movies, and she said, okay. Seriously? Hold on 1 second. Cool. I'll see you at the 4:30 movie, Melody Barnegat.
I'll see you at the 4:30 movie.
Well, holy shit, Billy Idol. When's the white wedding?
I've been thinking about asking Melody out all year. We made out in her pool last summer.
One time, with your shirt on. And you wonder why you don't get laid.
I don't get laid because I'm
That
Catholic.
dude reminds me of Pete, doesn't he? A little bit.
Kinda.
We'll save seats, you get snacks.
You can't give them cutsies when they get back. I'll tell my dad.
I don't care what you tell your dad, little kid.
Dad, he showed me his privates.
did what?
You disgust me! You Three Stooges are banned for life! Fuck my left nut! Not today!
So much drama. I thought we're supposed to be seeing a comedy.
Batmobile just doing that.
It looked like it.
Rustin Bond.
What in the damn hell? What about me?
Jesus
Christ!
Most people come to movies to escape their lives, but people like you come here because movies make life make sense.
You're the coolest girl I ever met, and all I want to do is watch movies with you.
Is that so? Mom? What the hell are you doing sneaking into R-rated
It's
movies?
got
You in trouble,
a
Missy?
stacked cast here.
by what's about to happen.
What do you want to do?
Have sex and get pregnant. That'll show her.
If that's what you need.
Remember
I'm not gonna
Rocky
lie.
IV?
Yeah.
This is
When he
good.
just like punched him so hard.
I'm gonna have to
Remember
see
that?
this one.
It's climax.
He climaxed?
Justin Long looks young. I wonder if they're gonna de-age him and make him one of the kids. He did look young in that.
Yeah, that movie looks hilarious. And then the fact that it's Kevin Smith's, that makes it even better.
Yep, your husband made a movie.
My husband looks like Kevin Smith. Yeah, I have to show you a picture later. He looks just like Kevin Smith. Okay, guys. What are we watching this week?
I seen. What did we see? We saw Matilda. Was it Matilda? The one with the old lady you shared the picture from a while back. You went
I think
to
so.
Massachusetts.
I don't think it was Matilda. I don't remember the name of the movie, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we've seen that. We've been watching Echoes or Orphan Black. Well, we started Orphan Black Echoes, and then we realized there was a pre the original show was Orphan Black. We went back and started watching that. I'm really enjoying it. Um, Orphan, you're not. I would check out Orphan Black first because it kind of the prequel kind of has some of the characters from it, and you'll find out some of the spoilers if you watch. I'm not. I don't care about spoilers, so. But yeah, Orphan Black is a really good show.
Yeah, it is. I
House
agree.
of the Dragon. Oh, last night's show. It was
No,
like
no spoilers. I'm waiting till it all comes out. Shh.
then that
No
is your problem.
spoilers.
Then that's your problem. You can't.
They all die. Just
You
kidding. I haven't seen it.
they most of them did. You can't host a movie and a TV show
Yeah, I
movie talk
can.
reviews and not know anything about anything. But long story short, it was like the Avengers. I felt because at the end of Endgame, all the portals open up and all the Avengers come out. When she's standing there and then the dragons are all, I just heard her in her head. She said, "Avengers assemble." She said it. But next week's going to be the conclusion of the Dance of the Dragons. I love that he calls it the Dance of the Dragons. It means the war with the dragons. I'm over here all over the place. It was good. I'm loving that. So that's something else we saw, and I can't remember anything else that we saw this past week. Carrie, what have you seen this past couple weeks?
The I don't know if it's the last season, but I've been watching Cobra Kai. I
Yeah,
don't.
I
Is it?
seen that
Is it
too.
last season?
It's last season, but they cut it in three parts. So the first
Okay.
part, the first 5 episodes, then the next 5 episodes is going to come out in a couple months, and then the last 5 episodes of the whole series is going to come out next year. But it's all one season, but it's cut up in three different parts,
Yeah. Okay.
which I
Yeah, I've
saw
been
that this weekend too.
watching that. I'm not gonna lie. I was not a fan of Johnny, but I became. I started liking him when I started watching Cobra Kai.
The movie is Thelma, not Matilda. Thelma. But
Um,
yeah, I didn't like Johnny
That old
either.
lady's funny in that movie.
She's like 94 and she's like rolling around on the bed and shit. I'm like, damn, she looked good. And then the original Shaft, not Shaft, the original Shaft is in it. I'm like, this dude looks familiar. So I went to his IMDb page. I'm like, oh shit, he played Shaft. But I'm sorry, Carrie. I don't know if I cut you off or not. But
no, you're good.
what else have you seen this past couple weeks or whatever? What did you think of Cobra Kai? The last? Did you watch all 5 episodes or
No, I have a couple to go.
for the last? All right. I was going to ask you a question about it, but I guess I won't spoil it. Harley, what have you watched this past couple weeks?
Well, this week I watched Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile with Zac Efron in it. And it's good, but it's weird seeing Zac Efron playing that character. I
What
watched it's
show? What?
Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile. It's on Netflix.
Oh,
And he plays like an evil killer, and it's completely weird for
okay.
Zac Efron. And
Yeah. Wow.
yeah, and I watched Grisette.
Wait, what movie did you just say again?
Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Vile.
Because he also played Ted Bundy
Mm-hmm.
in a movie a while back. I thought that's. I was Tony because what I was reading what Lonnie said. This is what Lonnie said. Wow, Felix said a 90-year-old lady rolling around on the bed looked good. What the hell? When you're 90 years old, you're gonna be saying the same thing, dude. But so I heard you saying Zac Efron and
Well,
Killer.
I didn't watch
He
Ted
did
Bundy,
play.
so
He did play
I
Ted
didn't see
Bundy.
him play
So
that evil character. I've watched the Green Glove Gang this week, and I watched the first Deadpool. So I'm
what did
catching
you
up
think?
there.
You know, go ahead.
I honestly thought it was overhyped for what it was, and I was kind of disappointed because of all the hype that was made about it.
I liked the first one. I'm not gonna lie. To me, I didn't think it was like all like, oh shit, you got to see this. But the second one, I liked it a little bit less. I
I
don't know.
mean, I was disappointed.
What did you?
I
Have you
love.
seen that? Did you see Deadpool and Wolverine yet, by chance, Carrie?
I did.
Is it all what it's cracked up to be?
I loved it. I want to go see it in 3D.
Again, oh,
Not
3D.
regular. Yeah, no, I want to go see it in 3D.
Eric
Did you
Pedro Pascal is not lame. I should ban you for that one.
hit the ban button again?
Yeah, Pedro Pascal is not lame.
That you just got me flustered. I was going to ask Carrie a question. 'Cause we're probably going to go see it this weekend. We were going to see it opening weekend, but it was just hard to get tickets because all the theaters around me were pretty much like nosebleed seats and stuff. I'm not going to walk up steps. But
Yeah, we had to go really early in the morning because all the tickets for like after 12 were like almost sold out. So we
that's what I was
went
going to ask you.
hella early.
Is it better than the other two? Would you say?
Yes,
I can't
in
wait.
my opinion, yes.
You guys, we're almost ready to get out of here. If you want to
Okay.
see Carrie back on the show, come on. Hashtag Carrie. Or number one. Give me ones. Hit one, enter. One, enter. Give me ones. You
Okay,
want to hear
let's check on that poll.
Carrie back on the show? Hit ones. Check the poll, then we'll do the giveaway. This poll is not updating.
Oh, you gotta
I
give
did
it a minute.
I did something wrong.
Yeah, there it goes.
Oh, kind of
we
updating.
have 3 yes and 2 no.
Who didn't like? Oh, Lonnie won. Come on. Let me get hashtag Carrie as a ones. See her back.
Okay, let's go ahead and roll the poll.
The giveaway.
Yeah, the giveaway.
And the winner is
Amanda M. Okay, Amanda, you know what to do. Email the Mod Squad and let us know you won on the Movie Network with your address, and we will get
Mod Squad
something out
Network
to you.
at gmail.com. Email the Mod Squad Network at gmail.com and let us know. Put the date on there too of when you want, because I know there's a little bit of a backlog on some giveaways. So throw a date on there. And Carrie just fell. Oh.
Okay, guys. Well, that does it for this episode of Mod Squad Movie Talk. Check out all of our other shows in the network. Check out the Back to the Retro Review. Well, of course, by the bearded geek himself. Check out the Daily Dank. Check out my show, The Asylum with Harley. You're watching the movie show. Check out the horror show, the gaming show, and Conversations with the Mod Squad. And we go live every Saturday night with a giveaway. For Felix, Carrie, myself, and the entire Mod Squad, see you next time, Puddin'.
See ya.
Stay golden.